Today I'm going to take you through a Pilates for stress relief class. So all you need is your mat, get into some comfortable clothes. The aim of the session is to bring you back to a place of stillness, a place of rest, a place where you can find pause in your day for you. This might be a practice that you do before you start your day, maybe at the end of a long, stressful, busy day, where you can just come back to some gentle movement and enjoy just finding a place for you to move your body. So we're going to start in a cross-legged position. If that's not comfortable for you, then just come into whatever position is comfortable. We're going to put your right hand on your belly and your left hand over your chest. And I just want you to close your eyes. And just take a moment to be still before we start this class. Take a moment to maybe leave what's been before this class behind, if you're doing it at the end of the day. Or try not to focus on what is to come after the class. For the moment, just be present right now. Maybe listen to the sounds around you. What can you hear? Tune into your body. What do you feel? And then let's just come back to your breath. So breathing in through your nose and breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in and breathing out. Feeling that belly rise as you breathe in and fall as you breathe out. One last breath in and breath out. And then just open those eyes. Come back to the room. And we're just going to place your arms to either side and really just push through your hands to lengthen through your spine. Drop that chin gently down towards your chest to lengthen out through the back of your neck. And just take a moment to really sense the length that you have in your spine, sitting on the tailbones. Maybe just start to engage the core while you're here. We're going to reach that left arm a little bit further out and then just lean over to that left side, taking your right arm over your body and then push back to the middle and then leaning over to the right side and then push back to the middle. Breathing out, breathing in, breathing out, breathing in. Coming back to the center. Just rolling those shoulders back. Nice big circular movements. And then rolling those shoulders forwards. And release there. Good. Popping your hands back onto your lap. You're just going to take your chin down to your chest. Breathing out. And then breathing in, looking up towards the sky. Breathing in, back down. And this time just keep following that movement with the rest of your spine, rounding through your upper back. And then come back to the center, looking up, slightly arching through the upper back. Coming back to the center. As you round forwards, reach those arms in front of you as far as you feel you can, stretching out. And just take a moment to be here. As far forward as is comfortable for you. Breathing in and breathing out. And then slowly start to draw those hands back towards you and roll up through your spine. And then as you look up to the sky, you're going to reach those arms up overhead And then cactus those arms, bending the elbows, keep looking up. Reach back up to the sky. And then looking up as you cactus those arms. Once more, reaching up. And breathe out, cactus those arms. Reaching up again. Good. Hands behind your head. Really lengthen through that spine again. We're going to breathe out, twist that upper body to the left. Breathe in, come back. Breathe out, twist to the right. Breathe in, come back. Once more, twist to the left. Maybe open that left arm, see if you can twist a little further. Coming back to the center, twist to the right, open through that right arm. And back to the center. And release those arms back down again. Perfect. Okay, let's come onto your back. So we're going to take this really slowly. So start in a seated position. Just gently pulling through the backs of the fronts of your knees just to lengthen through your spine. Maybe taking your arms out in front of you. And we're just going to roll down as slowly as you possibly can. Really massaging through the spine as you roll down one vertebra at a time. All the way down to the floor, arms reach back. Lengthen those legs out. And then just take a really big stretch through the fingertips, through the toes, reaching your body as long as you possibly can. And then draw that right knee into your chest, and then your left knee into your chest, and then lift your head forward towards your knees and really curl into a ball as tightly as you possibly can. Really squeeze everything tight. And then release back down, straightening out that right leg, straightening out that left leg, coming back to the center. Perfect. Draw that right knee back in towards your chest. And now we're just going to straighten that leg up towards the ceiling. And then just start pedaling out through your foot, pointing and flexing through the ankle. Maybe just rotating through the ankle one way and then the other. And then just see if you can lift your head and walk your hands up your leg a little bit further, just as high as you feel comfortable going. Take a breath in. And then breathe out, slowly walk those hands back down towards the floor. Hug that knee back in towards your chest and then cross it over, ankle over left knee. And just get that stretch through the right hip. Maybe draw your left knee up towards you, feeling a little bit of an extra stretch through that left side. Sorry, right side into the glute, into the hip. And then release that leg back down. And then just take that right knee over to the left as you take those arms out a little bit wider. And then look over your right shoulder. So both knees are twisted to the left. You're looking over your right shoulder. You're feeling a nice twist through that spine. And just be here for a few breaths. And then coming back through center. And then let's swap sides. So you're going to straighten that right leg out, hold behind your left knee. Straighten that left knee up to the ceiling. Getting that good stretch through the hamstrings. And now just mobilizing through that ankle. Point and flex. Maybe just a few rotations one way. And then the other. And then we're going to do the same, lifting that head and just walking your hands up towards the ankle, feeling a little bit more of a stretch through the back of the leg into the calf. And slowly walk those hands back down. And then cross that left ankle over your right knee. Bring that right knee in towards your chest, getting that nice stretch through the left piriformis, left glute and hip. Hold that position. And then release that leg down, arms out to the side. And just take both knees over to the right as you look over your left shoulder, getting that nice spine twist. Staying here again for a few breaths, just enjoying that time to pause, not rushing anything. And then release, come back to the center. Uncross the ankles, bring your knees a little closer towards your bottom. And now I just want you to pop your arms by your side, tilt your pelvis back, squeeze through the glutes, and roll up one vertebra at a time into that shoulder bridge. Really squeezing through the glutes. Take a breath in. And breathe out, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Again, we're feeling that really slow massaging through the spine. Tilting again, squeeze. And lift one vertebra at a time. Take a moment, breathing in through your nose. And breathing out as you slowly come back down to the center again. Perfect. Right, let's roll up to your side. So we're going to come onto your left side first of all. Both knees are bent. We're going to have both arms out in front of you. Rest your head on the mat, or if you want it on a cushion or something, that's fine. So here, I just want you to keep your lower body still. Open that right arm into a nice big circular motion, turning that head as you really reach that arm down to your toes, back to the center again. So we're getting a nice rotation through that top arm into the spine, turning your head to look at your hand, and then coming back to the center once more. Really reaching that arm overhead, round, down to your feet, and back to the center again. Good. Coming over onto your right side, we're going to do the same thing again. So both arms are out in front of you as well. Both knees are bent, feet stacked, hips, shoulders, knees all stacked one on top of the other. And again, reach that top arm overhead, twist through that upper body, turning that head to look at your hands, and then back to center. Breathing out, and breathing in. Once more, breathing out, and breathing in. And release there. Great, well done. Let's come now onto our hands and knees. Okay, so here you want your shoulders and hands stacked one on top of the other. Same, you want your knees and your hips stacked over each other. We're going to come into a cat-cow, so really pushing through your hands, rounding through that spine, dropping that chin to your chest. And then lift the chest, lower that spine to the floor, looking up. And again, push through those hands, round through the spine, arching that spine up towards the ceiling. Tuck that tailbone under, and then looking up. And then come back to center again. Here, you're going to take your hands a little bit further forwards. Feet together, knees apart. You're going to push yourself back into child's pose. Forehead on the mat, taking the breath in. Breathing out, ripple through your spine. And then lower those hips to the floor as you lift those feet off the ground, lift the chest, lower the pelvis to the floor. And get a little bit of an arch through the back, a little bit of a stretch through the abdominals. Lower the feet, push the floor away, feet to the floor, push yourself back into child's pose, taking a breath. And again, ripple through the spine, forwards, lift the feet, lower the pelvis, lift your chest and head looking up. Getting that nice stretch through the abdominals and getting a nice bit of extension into the lower back. Pushing back onto your hands and knees again. Coming now into thread the needle, so really nice mobilizing exercise for your upper back. So we're going to thread your right arm under your left arm as you breathe out. Reach. Get that nice twist. If you want to, put your hand on the floor and just use that to really draw you a little bit further. And then really reach that arm up towards the ceiling as you twist the other way. Breathe out, arm goes under. Slide along the floor. And reach up the other way. Come back to center. Left arm reaches under your right. Twist. Back through center, up towards the ceiling. Breathe out, twist under. Breathe in as you stretch. Breathe out, twist once more. And come back through center again. Now, maybe turn your fingers towards your knees so you're getting a bit more of a stretch through the wrists. See if you can just gently rock forward and back, getting that little bit of an extra stretch through the forearms into the wrists. If that's too uncomfortable, you can always just come back to where we were before and maybe just rock forward a little bit more. Otherwise, let's just rock forward and back 1 or 2 more times. And then come back to a seated position. And here, we're going to take your right knee out to the side with your left foot against the left leg. So you're slightly twisting towards that left leg. I want you to reach your arms up towards the ceiling and then fold forwards, just as far as is comfortable. Don't push it, don't overexert, just whatever comes naturally, whatever feels comfortable for you. And just let that head drop. If you can reach your feet, great. If it's just your knee or your calf, just going forward wherever feels right for you. And slowly roll up. And then we're going to swap sides. So straighten your right leg out, bend your left knee out to the side. Reach those arms up towards the ceiling and fold forward. Getting a nice stretch through the back of that right leg. And slowly coming back up through center. And now we're going to finish off on our backs once more. Just take your time to roll back down. Here, what I want you to do is just get your feet together and drop those knees out wide. And just get into a nice comfortable position. Arms out to the side. And just come back to your breath, breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Just taking 2 more breaths in through your nose. And out through your mouth.
Opening those eyes, bring your knees back together, and then just roll yourself up into sitting again.
Excellent. Well done, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Please be sure to check out some of the other videos I have on the YouTube channel. Click subscribe if you would like to be notified for future videos being posted, and have a wonderful day.